Let's talk about protest. What is protest? Protest is a statement or action expressing disapproval or objection to something in order to get change. Now, protest in Nigeria or part of Africa has always been hijacked. Anytime you see civilians trying to get, the masses trying to get something, trying to get a particular change, oftentimes it's always been hijacked by hoodlums. Now, there are Western protests and there are African protests. Let me tell you the difference. You see, in the Western protest, it's always civilized. Police is even, you see the police supporting the protesters, showing them the way traffic is being controlled. A lot of things are being put in place to make sure that the protest is successful. And whatever they are seeking for is always addressed by the leaders or whomever they are trying to pass their message to. But in Africa, when it comes to protest, whenever you see the masses rise up to protest over something, it's always quelled. It's often hijacked by politically incentivized talks that makes the protest not to yield positive results. Now today, I'm here to tell you something. I'm here to teach you how to protest in Africa. Yeah. After due research, I will tell you this. There's a different way to protest in Africa. You see, whatever you do in life, you have to be very, very, very intentional about it, including protest. It's not something that just happens. Something that you carry placard and say, I want to protest over fuel increase. I want to protest over this, over that. See, if you want to protest as an African, this is the best way to go about it. First and foremost, it has to be very organized. Way organized. There's going to be different sectors in the protest. Among the protesters, there's going to be different. You have to divide yourselves into different sectors. First and foremost, you have to have security. You don't just carry placard in this African way, say protest, you want to protest, you carry placard and say we no go agree or this and that. No. You have to be very intentional about it. You have to have security. I'm not talking about police or the army or somebody trying to guide. What I'm talking about is this. Amongst you, you have to raise somebody. Some people have to be the security. You have to strap up. Yes, you say it's a peaceful protest, but you have to have backup should in case things go south. Should in case somebody wants to actually hijack the protest. So you have to have backup plans for it. Security. Get few of the guys, a lot of people there, able-bodied men who you know that can men and ladies who you know that are combat, they are combat equipped. They can defend themselves and they can actually defend others. You have to strap them. You have to make sure they have what it takes to defend you people should in case the need arises. Second, you have to have welfare. People who checks up on people who checks up on others to make sure that the protest is going very well. Make sure that people are not fainting at the back while people are in the front. Third, you have to have medical team. Doctors on standby. You must have contacted some hospitals and tell them that this is what we are going to do. People have to keep your door open should in case. Paid some money down. Make sure that there is emergency vehicles should in case the need arises. That you need medical equipment or medical emergency arises and you need to take somebody to hospital. You have to make sure that thing is readily available. Not when you start looking for help or start looking for 9 minutes savior. No. Just like the one of 2020. Oh, we'll not forget that year. People were being treated by other doctors there. Although it was organized, but not to some extent. It has to be intentional, like really intentional. Should in case the need arises that people, like the government incentivized thugs want to really fight you people, you have to be ready to fight back. You don't go back looking at, start scaring and start running away. The moment they pull up, you pull up. Everybody, the security team pulls up and everybody gets it, fire for fire. And this is how you protest. This is how you pass the message in Africa where the leaders are outrightly corrupt. You don't do peaceful protests with lions. You don't. You equip yourself. You have to come well prepared. So the moment they are pulling up on you, like really you want to show, oh, we too, we are there. Not something you carry placard and be at their mercy. The day any African country really want an actual change, you want an actual change, you have to be willing to fight for it. You have to be willing to fight your fellow Africans, your fellow Nigerians, your fellow Kenyan, fellow Ghanaian. You have to be willing to fight them to get it. Because the moment you're willing to do those things, then it's no longer a one-sided protest whereby some people take advantage of it. This time it becomes a real protest whereby if whatever you want is tit for tat, an eye for an eye. If you want it this way, I want it that way. That is how you get it done. That is how you get things done. Nobody's coming to your help. Nobody is.